Now in this next video, this is going to be a really tricky job, mainly because these tines on each side have got to be straight. The first thing that we want to look at is what damage has occurred, and to reverse the damage. That's what a body man does. He looks at the damages and he tries to reverse it. Now if you'll look right here, this has been bent inward, as you can see, and I'll have to bend that outward. And then this bar right here, if you look down the bar, this bar should be straight. The problem is it's welded right here, it's welded right here, and if you look right there, that's a telltale sign of the paint has been cracked off. That's because of metal fatigue and metal stretching. So I'm going to have to find a way to take this bar, and you can see how bent it is. I'm going to see if I can juxtaposition it. Like against, I'll put the bar, look down at the bar and this piece of metal. You can see how far the bar is bent. I'm going to have to bend it outwards like this. But in order to do that, I have to be very careful that I don't metal fatigue this area right in here. And you want to look for, even if you're buying a new car, always open up the hood and look at all the joints. Because if you see any paint missing like here, or paint missing over here, it means it's been in a collision. And this means this is areas that have got to be fixed. I would normally probably put this in a vise and try and very carefully bend it outwards, but I can't do it due to the fact that everything is spot welded together. And I found on this side, or which side is it? This side over here, after I took the plastic off, this has been re-welded once before. So the guy that owned it must have whacked it pretty hard, which is not a problem. The trick is this: I don't need to get this piece to be perfectly straight. All I needed to do is, when it's on the bike, for it to look straight. Because it looks really Mickey Mouse when you have Mickey Mouse in American language means half-assed, low quality. It means that you're a moron, and you know why do something like that if you're out to, you know, it ain't cool if your chrome don't shine. Either go with a quality job or just don't do it. And a lot of people just they don't understand that. So I've got to find a way to stretch this out. I could use a hammer on it, but these are the weak points right here, right in here, and I don't want to, they've already been fatigued and stretched. I don't want to cause a crimping problem right there. We can also see right here, if you look, there's a little tiny rib right there in the metal. Now, that was cast that way, right across here. The reason that rib was cast that way is to give the whole pipe strength. The Japanese did a great job. I mean, you could go to war with this piece right now. And, you know, God bless the Japanese, and I hope that they get their reactor problems fixed, because they're, let's face it, they're screwed. I'm all for nuclear power, because one day gas is going to run out. But they're on an island, and there's just really no place to run. And I had a brother-in-law that was stationed right at Chernobyl in '86, and, you know, God rest his soul, he died at 28 of leukemia. But I know all about losing relatives to nuclear problems. So I hope the Japanese get better, and I know that their parts supply is going to be really cut down because of the problems that they're having over there. But the Japanese have persevered through thousands of years of really bad mishaps, and they've come right back. So they all have the samurai spirit, and they all have the Bushido code. And I highly respect all of them for that. And I respect them for building this bike, this Honda bike, this little Honda right here, and I respect them for building this. As a matter of fact, if I could, honestly, if I could go over to Sendai and become a jumper in that plant, I'd do it. Not for the money. I'd do it because what the Japanese have done for us. Giving us all these really cool bikes. You know, sometimes we got to give back, put our money where our mouth is. So that's what I'm working on right now. And here's all the other parts that are ready to go. This is the front panel. This is the front fender. This is the back panel. This panel right here will be cleared as soon as I have to sand out this one little tiny area right here, and then I'll clear it with my clear up here. So God bless Honda, God bless the Japanese people, and Godspeed.